So I came across this craft blog where a woman had made these little keychains out of string and old t-shirts. So I thought it would be fun to make them out of paracord. So today we're going to be making similar ones, but I thought it would be fun to turn them into an avatar. On social media we like to make avatars of ourselves with those little cartoony faces, but what if we did that out of paracord? So today I'm going to be making me. So for this project you're just going to need a little less than 2 feet in 2 different colors of paracord. And since I'm wearing a gray hoodie and blue jeans, I've got electric blue and charcoal gray. And then you also need a little wood bead that we have in our store. This I believe is like a 20 millimeter bead. And we also have different skin tones if you want to play around with that, although these might not take a Sharpie quite as well. And then I've got some 95 cord and a couple beads to make mine unique. So you want to start off by taking your pants color and folding that in half. And then near the loop end, tie an overhand knot. You could do a fancy knot if you want, but I kind of like the handmade look. Then take those other ends and thread them through the bead. And then we'll take our shirt color, find the middle of that one as well. And we're going to be doing this upside down. So we'll turn this around and put our shirt color behind the pants. And we'll just be weaving a cobra weave up towards the head. So to do that, take the first cord and put it over the top. I'm using the right side. And then with that second one, put it over the top of that, but then down and around the back of the pants and pull it up through that loop. And that's really the only knot there is to know in this. Just cinch that tight. And now we're going to switch sides and do the left, a loop over the top, this one down over that one, around the back and up. We're going to make those until there are 3 bumps on each side. So there we have our 3 bumps on each side. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3 underneath the arm, because these aren't quite even, but that's just how it'll be. Then we'll slide it up towards the head, like that. And now we can tie knots in the arms and legs for the hands and feet. So we'll start with the hands, just do a simple overhand knot, about an inch or 2 away from the body. You can adjust the body proportions to make it match yourself a little bit more if you want. On the feet, I like to do those knots a particular way so that my feet are facing forward instead of backwards. So make sure that the front of your body is facing up. And then we're just going to make a loop like that. And then bring these down through. Cinch it down so your legs are the right length. And basically what you want is this knot kind of facing forward when viewed from above, and that the end of your cord will be facing down, so that'll be the bottom of your foot. We'll make the other one in a mirror image, so a loop towards the outside, and then bring that end down through. Alright, so we can cut and seal our ends now. You want to cut them about 1/8 of an inch away from the knot. Then we're going to use a lighter, and kids, make sure you have a parent do this for you. But just hold that really close to the cord, and it's just going to barely melt the ends. And then we'll use the metal part of the lighter to push it against and kind of flatten it. And that keeps those knots from coming undone. Do that for all 4. And there we're done with the base of our little avatar. I'm going to add a couple things on to make him look more like me. There we go. I added those hoodie strings with the 95 cord, and then I actually went back and added a bead on the wrist for my watch. Now all that's left to do is the face. And there's our completed avatar of me. Be careful when you're using a Sharpie on wood, as it does tend to bleed. You can kind of see some of that coming through here. If you were to use colored pencils or paints, you wouldn't have that problem. So these were really fun to make, and I think they'd make a great craft project for kids at home or at school, and they'd also make great holiday gifts. I'd be really curious to see the kinds of things that you guys come up with. So be sure to join our Paracord Facebook group. We'll put a link to that in the description, and post your project once you're done. We'll also put a link in the description to the supplies that we used in this project. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.